Quick update on North American weather, lower 48, southern Canada. Here we go. Here's the trouble spot, Louisiana. You see all these storm reports. We haven't had a report of a tornado. There has been tornado watches throughout the day across Louisiana and southern Alabama here. It's moved east to Texas. We got this warm front with a lot of overrunning moisture you can see further to the north, and this is where we're getting into a lot of the precipitation. Here in the northern Rockies here, we've got a lot of snow falling, and hence the winter storm watches and warnings spreading throughout the Dakotas, Montana, Utah, Idaho, Wyoming, especially in the higher elevations, upwards of a foot or more here in North Dakota, South Dakota. It's going to be mainly 4 to 8 inches of snow with some freezing rain advisories here across northern Minnesota over by Duluth and extending over up towards International Falls here. This is where we're going to continue to see severe thunderstorms further to the south. You can see the Severe Storms Forecast Center putting the area in a slight risk of severe weather. And further east here, this is where high pressure is dominating the area in the northeast and the mid-Atlantic. Here in the northwest, we had some reports of some snow, anywhere from 3 to 5 inches of snow across northern California, Oregon, and extending eastward towards Nevada, towards the Reno area. So this is where we've had some snowfall. So let's take a look at liquid precipitation amounts. Our main concern is that system ramping up across the midsection of the country. You can see anywhere from about 6 to 8 inches of rain will fall pretty much from Louisiana to Arkansas up through western Tennessee, western Kentucky, and on up from the mid-Mississippi River Valley up into the Ohio River Valley. Here in the upper Great Lakes, the northern plains and Rockies, this is where we'll see upwards of an inch of a liquid equivalent. So be prepared for that to be frozen precipitation for the most part. And here on the west coast, another 1/4 inch likely. So let's take a look at what we've got going here for our weather pattern. Our weather pattern, the NAO index, is pretty much positive, but the models start to take it a little slightly negative. We take a look at the pattern. Here's the trough digging in the west, the ridge in the east. That's going to continue to progress east. You can see the warm temperatures spreading east this weekend. Look at the 60s and 70s across the mid-Atlantic. It's heading down into the southern states here, but that will be short-lived as the systems move from west to east fairly rapidly at a very good clip and push all of this cold air, minus 10, minus 20, and some minus 30s across the northern Dakotas and Manitoba up into Alberta, and pinwheel it across the Great Lakes. It keeps most of the very dangerous air just north of the U.S.-Canadian border, but some of it might impulse down and through New England here in the northern mid-Atlantic states. And as you can see, by the end of the forecast period, in through January 20th through 22nd, you see lows and highs dipping down into the 0-degree range across the northeast here and the Great Lakes, and another shot of colder air coming down from Canada in the northern plains. So that's what we've got going on there. I want to take a look. A lot of people have been asking me about the January 16th or 18th system. Right now the models are not indicating any phasing going on. Here's the scenario. We've got an Alberta Clipper that's going to move down the 16th across the Great Lakes, and a system that's going to move just off the eastern areas of the Appalachians down in through the Carolinas and Virginia. And the models are not really picking up on this phasing with the northern stream system. That could change because that's nearly a week off right now. So we have a lot of time to watch this. And so right now it's not looking like a major storm, but we'll continue to watch that. I'm meteorologist Mark Molnar. Like us on Facebook at MeteoMark. Don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube. And here's a 4-day forecast for my hometown viewers from Binghamton to Elmira and the northern tier counties of Pennsylvania.